Fans are going to love this. All signs are pointing to a return of Floyd Mayweather.
At the age that he's at right now.
I think that's the kind of person he is. He looks to do the biggest and the best things out there in life, and you know that's what everybody's supposed to do.
You fought both, obviously. In your opinion, who's better? Who's tougher?
I think Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I think Floyd Mayweather. I mean, and that sounds rich because he absolutely was probably one of the most brutal knockout.
Floyd Mayweather, now 48, has shocked the boxing world by hinting at a comeback to face his longtime rival, Manny Pacquiao. The buzz surrounding this potential mega fight is growing rapidly, with fans and analysts suggesting it could even eclipse Canelo versus Terence Crawford in scale. If finalized, this rematch between two legendary figures promises to be one of the most anticipated events in boxing history.
I swear to God, I have a feeling that Pacquiao's going to chin him.
I seen so much.
I think it's going to do incredible numbers as well.
Oh, it's going to do great
It's going to do incredible numbers. Like, everyone's talking about this.
Yeah, people nonstop. Like, honestly, it's crazy. 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barros.
Will Floyd Mayweather be ringside?
I heard he will. I heard two of his fighters are on the undercard.
Yeah.
There is talk if Manny wins, the rematch could be worth, I heard billions, is what they said. Billions. May.
I'm telling you now,
2025, Pacquiao Mayweather 2.
I'm telling you now, it won't do Jake Paul, Mike Tyson on Netflix.
No.
But I'm telling you now, there isn't enough. This is going to sound crazy, yeah? And I don't even think this is crazy. I'm going to say it's this camera. If Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather gets made, it does more than Terence Crawford, Canelo on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
Clip that. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd does more than Terence Crawford. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd are so much more famous than Terence Crawford, Canelo.
Manny Pacquiao has declared his full readiness for a genuine rematch with Floyd Mayweather. He emphasized that if Floyd comes out of retirement, the fight should be a legitimate professional bout, not just an exhibition for entertainment. Manny's comments reflect his desire to settle unfinished business in the ring, making it clear that the ball is now in Floyd's court. He's not chasing spectacle, he's aiming for redemption and legacy.
There was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather-Pacquiao 2.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a...
Reflecting on his recent bout with Mario Barrios, Manny dismissed it as a warm-up or sparring session and stated his intention to pursue more meaningful fights. He suggested that he wasn't pushed to his limits in that match and still has much more to offer. This reinforced the belief that Manny is using recent fights as stepping stones towards something bigger, possibly a full-scale rematch with Mayweather.
November, you think?
Think so.
You think so? Yeah. Who you thinking of? You want a rematch? You want rollies?
I don't know.
Boss. May dala lang ko kami. May dala lang ko kami, boss. Salamat sa tita.
Mangga. Ikakagat na lang, boss, na sasakyan namin. Ni David.
May manggang pinili sa kalibo.
Sa car mo na lang, boss, isakay. Yung iba sa sasakyan namin ni David.
Yung pala, gusto ni Ma'am Kiki, yung festival dito sa LA. Ha? Siya may-ari, yung kasama ko. Siya, boss. Oo. Oy, flip. Ito po yan. Just like this.
Nice to meet you.
Para saan ito? Oo, kay Mark Mangga. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you want this sign? Opo.
Sa sasakyan niyo po.
Boss, salamat po. Thank you. Salamat. Salamat. Ewan ko kung pwede po sulatan ng Philippine flag eh. Papapirmahan ko, lalagay ko lang po sa bahay. Bawal lang.
Bawal ba?
Oo. Bawal yan. Bawal.
Nagkuhan ko na po, sila magsayo. Nagkagabas. Paboran nila.
Mahirap. T-shirt. Mark.
Pirmahan sila sa una.
Boss, please get ako ni Mark.
Zab Judah weighed in on the possibility of a second clash between Mayweather and Pacquiao. While acknowledging that it would be a massive and thrilling event, he stopped short of confirming anything. According to him, discussions are ongoing. And though nothing is official, the door remains open. He also noted that public interest is still high, and both fighters are relevant enough to draw millions.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be great for boxing. I think it'd be great for the sport. It'd be great. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm not him to say. I wish I had. I wish I knew.
All right, because there was talks about it. There was talks even of Floyd even fighting Barrios at once upon a time. You know, maybe
as well.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you feel like Floyd will be out there trying to get a title at the age that he's at right now?
I think that's the kind of person he is. He looks to do the biggest and the biggest and the best things out there in life, and that's what everybody's supposed to do.
The potential rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao isn't just about legacy, it's a financial goldmine. Industry insiders predict that if both parties enter serious negotiations, Floyd could be tempted by the massive revenue potential. The scale of this bout would likely rival or even surpass any current fight in the sport, putting significant pressure on both camps to finalize what could be the biggest boxing spectacle of the decade.
Would a Manny Pacquiao win lure Floyd Mayweather Jr. back to the ring? The answer is absolutely yes. 100%. And I predicted this. I said this. I don't know if it was a video on this channel or for TalkSport, but I said if Manny Pacquiao wins, he will fight Floyd Mayweather next. No doubt about it. And that fight will generate hundreds of millions. So that's why Floyd will say yes. Floyd will get in the best shape of his life, and he'll fight Manny Pacquiao. And by the way, you know what else is crazy? The closer this fight gets, Barrios is still a favorite. Barrios has to be a favorite. But I give Manny Pacquiao a shot. Like, this isn't 100 zit. Like, this could be 75-25, 75% Barrios, 25 Pacquiao. But it's close.
Pacquiao's performance against Barrios turned heads, especially considering his age. Fans and analysts were amazed by his speed, endurance, and technique traits more typical of a much younger fighter, defying expectations for aging boxers. Manny proved he still has the conditioning and skill to compete at the elite level. This impressive display has reignited hope among fans for one last major fight.
I mentioned the weekend was busy, so let's talk about the Manny Pacquiao fight. Manny Pacquiao, the Boxing Hall of Famer, 46 years old, inactive for nearly 4 years. His attempt to win a welterweight title came up just short, fighting to a draw against Mario Barrios. That wasn't the old Manny Pacquiao that we saw in the ring against Barrios. It was a lot better than what people were expecting, including me. What did you think of what you saw from Pacquiao? 46 years old, back in the ring for the first time since 2021.
Including you and me, we watched that fight together, and we were shocked. The fact that he went past the 5th, the 6th, the 7th round, and
got better too. Yeah,
he still had the bounce on his leg. Of course, it was flashes of the great Manny Pacquiao, but he was doing it against a young, strong, hungry, motivated champion in Barrios, and Barrios he was never in front of a old man, put it that way. He wasn't in front of a 46-year-old. It looked like he was in front of a guy that was in his mid-30s in Manny Pacquiao. And at 46 years old, to keep that fight as competitive all the way to the end, where a lot of people felt that he won, including myself, it's incredible. It really is incredible. And the fact that he was out of the ring so much, forget the age, the inactivity hits you harder when you're that old than actual, Father Nature. That is amazing. That is incredible. That reminds me of like Sugar Ray Leonard when he was out of the ring for 3 years and came back for Marvin Hagler. But Ray Leonard wasn't 46 years old. Pacquiao needs his legs to be explosive. That's how he made a career. That's how he became an A-division champion, an all-time great. And he still has the little bounce on his legs, man. So credit to those big-ass calves that Manny Pacquiao has, because he showed signs of greatness, man. And it was great to see that, but the judges didn't give it to him.
Mayweather has been outspoken about his confidence in facing Pacquiao again. In a recent clip, he claimed that even if they fought 10 times, he'd win every single bout. He reaffirmed his status as the top fighter in their rivalry and casually stated that Pacquiao could remain a respectable second. His bold confidence has only heightened tensions between both camps and teased fans with the potential for another historic showdown.
I won. I know I won. I know I'm the better fighter. We fight 10 times, I'm gonna win 10 times.
We fight 20 times, I'm gonna win 20 times. We fight 100 times, I'm gonna win 100 times. Manny Pacquiao he's not a better fighter than me. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay.
Veteran boxing commentator Jim Lampley offered a more skeptical perspective, suggesting that a rematch between Floyd and Manny may lack the excitement fans expect. He argued that the novelty is worn off and both fighters are past their prime. While he acknowledged the fight would still draw attention, he questioned whether it could deliver the kind of explosive action today's younger fighters bring. His view adds a critical counterpoint to the overwhelming hype.
Before Mayweather-Pacquiao, people would run up to me on the street, run up to me in the shopping center in Vegas, run up to me in a hotel. When am I going to see Mayweather-Pacquiao? And I would say, well, we don't know, but it's not going to be a great fight. It's going to be watching somebody pluck the legs off of a spider at a step-by-step method. And you're going to watch Mayweather pluck the legs off the spider that is Pacquiao. And it's going to be pretty easy for him. And it's not going to be wildly entertaining. I call him the first great social media genius. He realized you could build an audience with negativity.
Sugar Shane Mosley, one of the few men to have faced both legends in the ring, shared his insight on who holds the upper hand. According to Mosley, Floyd Mayweather surpasses Pacquiao in multiple areas, especially defense. He noted that Manny is more vulnerable to clean shots, making Floyd's defensive brilliance and counterpunching a decisive advantage. Given Mosley's first-hand experience, his opinion carries significant weight.
Well, obviously at that time of fighting, the best was Mayweather. It was more harder to hit. He was just harder to hit, and he was just more of he had the defensive thing, but he also had good offense too as well. Mayweather was more of a complete fighter than Manny Pacquiao, and at that time was more of a complete fighter than Canelo. Now after Canelo fought Mayweather, he got better, and I would say Canelo might be maybe a little better, but Floyd was a better fighter out of all of them. Manny Pacquiao was good too, with the fast hands, stuff like that, but he was easy to hit. And with both guys, with Mayweather and with Pacquiao, I was injured. I was injured with Mayweather with my groin. I was injured with Pacquiao with my Achilles. I popped my Achilles 4 months before I fought him.
British boxing legend Ricky Hatton also joined the debate, siding with Mayweather. He praised Floyd's ring IQ and technical prowess, stating these qualities would always give him the edge over Pacquiao. Hatton, having faced both fighters, believes Floyd's ability to dictate pace and control the fight makes him nearly unbeatable, even against an elite competitor like Manny.
You fought both, obviously. In your opinion, who's better? Who's tougher?
I think Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I think Floyd Mayweather. I mean, and that sounds rich because he absolutely was probably one of the most brutal knockouts in boxing history, I'd say. You know what I mean? When I see him getting knocked out by Pacquiao on Instagram or YouTube or anything like that, it's in the top 10 of the most destructive knockouts of all time.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit past myself back in the day. You know, I'd had one or two. I wasn't a master of defence like Floyd Mayweather. I'd take 4 to get one in sometimes, and
I'm the same, Nicky.
And in between fights, I'd be up in weight, down in weight, up and down in weight, on the lash and, and all that stuff. And that, so wasn't looking after my body like an athlete probably should have done. And I think I was, by the time I got in the ring for the Manny Pacquiao thing, I was a little more a shell of myself. So, but I think when I fought Floyd, I was a little bit more something like, you know what I mean? Yeah, but when I fought Manny, I think the light had burnt out. Yeah.